What is up, everybody? This is your host Superside, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make PowerPoints. Awesome, epic PowerPoint. Now, this is my third MrBeast inspired video of today. Now, I had already thought of this, but I'm in such a happy, awesome mood after watching MrBeast videos. He really perks me up and cheers me up. So in this one, I'm going to be showing you how to do thumbnails and how to do the basics in PowerPoint, which is kind of weird because most people are like, dude, you do them in PowerPoint, that's crazy. I've made hundreds and hundreds of them, one of which has gained over 2 million people clicking on it, which is ironic, actually. See, we'll come down here, all these different crazy thumbnails and images, which I'll get to that. I'll get to the proper one in a minute. What we'll do is I'll just come to here. That was my MrBeast's awesome challenge, and then we'll go like this, and we'll go super site, and I'll show you how it looks on my channel. So there we go. We'll go super site. We'll click on there. Ignore me going, what is up, everybody? Okay. Anyway, as you can see, okay, there we go. That's moving. Anyway, hopefully it's all good. Okay, so we come down here. As you can see, quite colorful. These are all made in PowerPoint, virtually all of them. And also, true story. And when I used to do a digital subject at school, I would, my teacher didn't think that favorably of how I did images, because it's basically this is the making of images, like making thumbnails. She didn't think that fondly of how I did them, but it's funny because I ended up doing one that got 2 million. But she's very graceful in her criticism of my stuff. Anyway, okay, let's come up here. Now, what we'll do is we'll come here and we'll go most popular, just so I can show you which ones have taken off and how they're all made of PowerPoint. Number one, 2.2 million views, yay! Anyway, that one there, that took me that was so short. I just did that literally in like 10 minutes, and boom, you had it. So I'm going to be showing you this, how to do, the arrows and the colors, effects, and all that. But these here, all of them, every single one of them made in PowerPoint. Occasionally I grab an image, like here with me, or there with them. But normally it's just like, it's literally just all PowerPoint related stuff. That has a few images in that. Okay, so we'll come to here. So there we go. We'll come down here, and as you can see, these are the ones I've been doing recently. Now we'll start a new one, a blank slate. Now we'll just delete that, and and then I'll just go through the different things that I mainly use. Basically, you need an image which represents it, whether it's like, for example, like a person, image of you or someone else, and then often you have gameplay in the background like that, or for example, I often have a win photo there, or for example, a photo of the game, or whatever you're doing, like a win photo like that. So there we go. What we'll do, I'm just trying to think of a good example that we can use. I should have thought of this before the stream. Anyway, let's say we want to do a video on this game called Heyday, and we want to use this image. A very beautiful, clear image. So we come here. Now, you put this here. You have to decide where you want it on the screen. So, like, you can move it around and whatnot, and you can shrink it. Sometimes you have to hold the Shift key while you do it, just so it doesn't go out of proportion. So let's say this one's going to be about the Heyday marketplace, the Heyday sales place. So there we go, we do that. So you move it around to wherever, and to change the screen, the background color, left, right click, and then click Format Background, and then it should be on solid fill, and you go through and you choose whatever color you want. But black normally works quite well. But yeah, so we'll stick with black for now. You can use other color options as well. We'll stick for black. Okay, now let's say you want to use some text. Okay, so now insert a text box. You go up to Insert, then you go to Text Box, and you go like this, and let's say you're going to call it Market. Okay, now it's currently in black, so you go Control A, and then it will do that, and then you right click, and then you can change it to the right color, so you might want to do it in red, and then you can change the size of it. You can change it either on this or up here, and then here, for example, let's say you want to go like, oh, that's one there, that one's a nice one, I like that one, and then they change the size. So let's say you want to make it 150, boom, okay, and then you want to drag it out so it fits, and then you can zoom out here to have a better look. There you go. So we got the market right there, the nice market. Now you might think, I don't want it to be red. You can change this color. You can go like all sorts, and you can see it on there. You can see it live updating, which I like. There, I quite like blue. Okay, so you do blue. Now to add the special effects, you want to right click, and then you want to come down to Format Text Effects. Then you go to Glow. Now you choose your color that you want it to glow with. So there we go. Let's say we want to go green. Oh, that doesn't actually look very nice. Pink? Pink looks nice. Okay, there we go. And so you got pink. And so as you can see, it's got this pink thing. You can see it down here as well. Now let's say you wanted to make, the pink, like, it's too big. You can shrink it down like that, so it's really small. Or you can make it huge like that, which is probably way too big. Let's say, I don't know. I sort of change it, but we could go with, let's say 50. 50 is the right one. Okay, there we go. You can also make it more transparent, like so. So it's sort of like a little blur of a color, or like really powerful. I like it powerful. Okay, there we go. So you got that. You can sort of play around with these other effects if you want, but they're the main ones that you want to do. Now you can, if you really want to, add in even another color. Wait, not the reflection. Is it the shadow? Here we go. You can add in a third color. There you go. So then there's like red even there. But generally you just stick with 2 colors. But you can do 3 colors. So anyway, we've got it saying market. Oh, that's nice. Okay, there we go. Now we'll come back here. Now I have a funny sense of color. Like, as in, my tastes and preferences for colors are different. I like it like bold and colorful. Some people don't. Let's say we got market there. Alright, let's just try it. Now, let's say we wanted that outward color. We could try. See, the yellow. I like the yellow more now. Okay, there we go. So we got that. Now, to make an arrow, we'll assume we don't have that arrow. You go up to insert. You then grab the shapes. Then you go and you find the arrow icon. This one or this one either can work because you can rotate it. So you go like this. Boom. Now, if you want it like thin, you can go like that. Or if you want it like that way or whatnot, whatever, and you can also do it on this and adjust it accordingly by the corner. You click on it and then you drag it to wherever you want. So let's say you wanted it like, I don't know, that's a little bit big, like that. Okay, there we go. You want it nice and bold. Now you come in and you turn it here because you want to point it. You want to make it real clear what it is. Okay, there we go. Now you come up here. Now there's the shape fill. Now this is the one that you really want to focus on. So you might want it red. You might want it red. I don't know. Maybe red's not a good color. Well, it kind of works right there actually. Yellow, no. Green. There we go, green. Green's a nice one. Okay, we got green. Now, the shape outline, you can do a shape outline. Like, for example, you could do, like, I don't know, gold. You can actually make new colors. I'll just show you how to make new colors. You go like this, and then, of course, you can, or there's these ones here. This is the palette of colors, and I just realized you can drag around, but you can sort of click on which one you want. That's got a majority of the main ones, but you can come through here and choose any one. Or if there's one you specifically want, for example, gold, I've memorized it. It's 255, and then it's 215, and then it's 0. I don't even know if that's right. Is it 215? I think it is. Scaled. Anyway, okay, I think it is. Anyway, so as you can see, there's a tiny little bit around the edge. Now, let's say you want to make that big. You want it to really stand out. So you go shape outline, then you go to weight, and you make it, for example, like that. It's still not that big, so if you wanted to make it really, although I don't really like the contrast, so I think red works better, actually. There we go. And so if we go to here, and let's say it's still not big enough, you can go to weight, then you go to more lines, and then over here, it should pop up, and width, you can change it to like 20 if you want. So it's like a huge arrow like so. There we go. So we got that. It's looking very nice. Now, you look at the thumbnail, it's like, it's looking kind of good. It's looking kind of good. Now you think, well, we could put something over here. So then you can cut some gameplay stuff from that. That's the, of course, there's the arrow. You got the image. You don't have to have an arrow. It's an optional. And you might say, well, maybe the arrow, it's a little bit too big because you want to see a bit more of it. You can do that, and you can turn it like so, accordingly, hold and turn. Okay, so we got that. There we go. Now, I'm just thinking of one other thing that you could add in. For example, you could have a Heyday image just to show that the game is indeed Heyday. So we come down here, and we go like that, and then you can shrink that down in there. So it like shows Heyday. I'm just thinking, what's another special effect I show? The other main ones I use, I use the odd other one. I sometimes do. There we go. You could just put like a little word in there. So let's say you wanted to have another word. So there we go. And it's like market, and there was like a promotional thing, and you could get it for free. So what we could do is we can add another text book. So you can copy and paste like this. I'll show you how to do that. Copy paste. So you have 2 of them, and then you might say like, you know, there might be a free way to get it. And we want to show people how to get it for free. Now you go Control A, and then you might, you know, want to change. Probably not have it the same color, although that might work. Depends on what you're looking for. Now that, and then you want to go like this is the same what I taught you before. And then let's say the outside you might want to have it maybe red. Red if you, there we go, to match that thing. And then it's like, oh, it's a bit too big. So let's drop it to like 100. Is that good? Okay, there we go. And then we can zoom in, and we can, oh, no, that's too much zoom in. And we can move it to exactly where we want it. So free. Now, it's still a little bit, then we can move everything over a little bit. So we'll put that there. Mark it. There we go, free. Don't have to put an exclamation mark. There we go, I just like doing that. There we go, free. And so there we go. You're showing them how to do something free, and see, I've got the reverse colors like so. And then, of course, you've got this really nice image. Now, you then go to File, and you then go to Save As, and then you go right-click, and you go down to PNG is the one I'd recommend. It also works as a JPEG, or probably other ones, but I normally go with PNG. And then you can name it, for example, Market, and then you go Save. And then it will say, which ones do you want to export? Just this one. And generally you just do just this one because that's the one that's the specific one you want. Okay, so you click just this one. You have to have clicked on it already when you do that. And so there you go. And then what I'll do is I'll bring up the image, and we come up here. And there you go, folks. There you have an image. It won't have the white border when you upload it, so you can then use that as a thumbnail. A crystal clear, colorful thumbnail of something. And that is indeed how you can make a thumbnail. Now, I know I did whiz through that super quickly, just sort of as an interest one. If there is interest in these kind of videos, I can do one that's way slower and go through all the steps very slowly, as well as show you other things I do with PowerPoint. But it is really effective at making thumbnails. As you can see there, there you go. It looks real cool. So I hope that tutorial was helpful. Please smash a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel, and comment if you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff. I would be more than happy to do it if there's the interest for it. And thank you again, MrBeast, for inspiring me to do this video. Everyone, hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time for another video.